Hello and welcome to the demo for my web app Songbook. This application will let you keep track of your instrument collection as well as any songs that you know how to play or want to learn how to play. So, I will now log in with Google. If you do use the manual sign up with a Gmail email address, you will no longer be able to log in with Google. You will need to sign in this way using the manual sign in. For this demo, will log in with Google. So here we go. Great, and this is your show page. This is where you'll be able to, see your collection in your song library. So I don't want you to add any songs or anything else before you add your instrument, so let's do that first. So I give you here a nice list of instruments to pick from. I will add what I actually own. The make and model fields aren't necessary. Some people just like to do that, other people won't care. If you do, your instrument will be displayed with that. And if not, then it'll just use the name over here and the range. So I just had this, here we go. This is just a stock photo just to show how this works. You can actually upload a picture of the instrument as well, which is pretty neat, I think. And let's add it. Cool. So here you go is your instrument show page. As you can see, got a nice picture over here. Songs you know on this instrument right now, none. Before that though, any links on all these pages in the title, you can click it and this actually takes you to the edit form. This is how you would delete the picture or change any information. So I'm gonna delete it because it's pretty big and not the real thing. Cool. So it's a little cleaner without it. All right, so let's start adding songs. Cool. So I have a couple of songs that I added as a joke. Yeah, so everything is normalized upon entry. So like all the spaces, they're not going to save, or like wonky typing with like caps lock or something, that'll all save the right way in the database as well as being displayed on the page of the song. I only have one instrument, but if you had other instruments, you'd be able to click any and all the instruments you had, because obviously some people know more instruments and know a song on many instruments. I'm not going to type in any lyrics, but here's a pretty nice text box to put them in. Okay, cool. So that's our first song, Minor Thing by Red Hot Chili Peppers. And now I introduce you to something called elements. Elements are pretty much like in song structure, like a verse or anything, like a chorus, just parts of a song. And I figured when you're learning music, it's pretty much segmented like that already. You sometimes it's repeated, but you'll spend some time learning the verse, and then you'll spend some time learning the chorus. And this way, it's a good way to keep track of songs you're learning, like I said. Or, if you're writing a song, that's pretty much how you'd write it. Like you'd spend time writing the verse, then you'd spend time writing the chorus. Yeah, so let's add a new element. I know the intro, so let's do that. Sharp minor, electric guitar. You could actually put lyrics in your elements as well. Sometimes, like verse lyrics are different than chorus lyrics. What's cool is that if you put lyrics in your song and you put lyrics in your element, it'll only display the lyrics you put in the song form. But if you have no lyrics in the song form, then it'll take all the lyrics you put in your element forms because you'll have many elements, and it'll take all those and put them together and display them for the song lyrics on that song's page. So we can display that. I am the intro. There are no lyrics to this, just to shoot. And then this checkbox lets you know if you've actually completed learning the element or completed writing this element for your song. And yeah, so let's do that because I do happen to know it. And here, I actually let you upload an image of sheet music if you want to do that, or anything you've written for this song that you want to have a picture of. Or I also let you upload a recording of it. So let's look at that. I will do that to demonstrate. So here we go. I made a little recording for this project just to demonstrate how you would do it. All right, let's add the element. So as you can see here, the element added on the show page. You can see that it knows what song it's a part of and what instrument. And this will actually let you play I'm not sure if you guys will hear that, but it surely plays, and you can also go in there, same deleting flow as the picture in the song page. Update, cool. And then just to show, if you go back to the song here, you'll see those lyrics, right? But then you can edit your song, and you have access to all of the element forms in the edit song. So I could actually add an element from here. It won't let me add the same type because you obviously know it. So let's add the verse and F sharp minor. Let's delete those lyrics. And or just to show you, I'll actually put lyrics here in the intro or the verse. Cool. I'm not going to do a recording. I do know it, or let's say I don't for purposes of filtering. I'll show you all that. Cool. So you'll see I have lyrics here for this element, and then let's add lyrics here for the song. So song lyrics, just to show that which one's going to show up. So as you can see, we've added another element from the song edit forms. And only the lyrics I put in the box down here are showing, even though there are lyrics here. If I remove these lyrics, you'll see these lyrics from the elements. Let's add another instrument. So if you go back to your instruments index right here, there's actually a couple of filters that you can take advantage of. I'll demonstrate that too. So let's add voice. It's just me. So let's do other and not available. I won't put a picture of myself, but let's add it. Cool. So your voice is an instrument in this case. And now if we go back to the filters over here, you can actually see how you can filter once your instrument list becomes really long and big, or you're just messing around. It's very good to be able to filter your different instruments. Yeah. So let's go to our songs, and you'll see here songs additionally have filters as well. So let's add a new song. Let's call it Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Or you know what? Let's just say me, because I want people who are writing songs to know this as well. I have these on both instruments. Notice you don't have access to those element forms when you're adding a new song. Those are only accessible once the song is created. Album, I'm going to leave blank for now. And Cool. Let's add a new element on the with voice. So a couple of cool things. Let's say, I'm pretty sure it's in C major, right? So the intro to Hallelujah, or let's just do the verse. Cool. So here you can see just another type. So if I go to my songs, let's say I only want to hear songs I can sing. Boom. Songs I know on electric guitar. Both of those, as you can see. If you delete, let's say I don't sing Hallelujah anymore, I don't want to sing that. If I remove the instrument of the voice from Hallelujah, the element verse with this voice will actually get deleted. You should be careful when you do that. So now if I go to my elements, you'll see there's no entry here for that verse to Hallelujah. It's just totally gone. You can always add a new one, super easy. One other thing is, like, let's say I want to add a new element here. So let's say I am now singing the verse in minor thing. You could add a tempo. Why not? 78. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, so let's do that. This will automatically add the instrument of voice to minor thing, even though previously it was not checked. So if I go back to the song here, you can see now that voice has been added. And now again, if I remove voice, note that you could actually delete these elements too from here. So now the elements I deleted manually are gone, and since I got rid of voice as an instrument, those elements for the song are gone. Cool. All right, so now let's look at the profile page. Changed. So once you start adding things, these entries start being unlocked. And right now they're not so correct because we've only added one song and one instrument. But you'll actually see these change based on, if you know way more elements on this, it'll be your favorite instrument. If you know the song that has the most elements to it is going to be your favorite song. Elements added, that's pretty, learned is when you have that learn checkbox. And then these are pretty self-explanatory. It's the most songs with that band, the most songs with this genre, the most songs with this album. Yeah, and that's really it. You can also edit your information, change your username. You're required to put in a password at this point, but it also lets you change it. So you can, as long as the passwords match, and you can only access this page when you're logged in. So yeah, let's update it. There you go. Now it's just Max. Then if you actually click these links, it's pretty cool. It will take you to the filtered page. There you go. Let's just demonstrate. Let's change this to show the difference. There you go. But now you'll see I have 2 songs. Cool. So it just takes you to that filter. I don't have any other elements. You can log out. And you won't be able to access. I don't even know the users actually. So let's just log back in. Cool. 15. So if I was to try and change the user, manually. It wouldn't let me. And finally, you can delete your account, which I will now do to end this. Give this little warning, and okay. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this demo, and maybe one day you'll use it yourself. Have a good one.